beauty. She has lived through an experience no other woman ever dreamed of. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. Those chains are made of chrome steel.
If you're an old-school movie fan, you may have heard of Willis OBrien, the special effects pioneer behind the original King Kong. He was the guy who basically invented the whole stop-motion process, the guy who gave Harryhausen his start, and in so doing pretty much established the template for an entire genre of movies featuring gigantic monsters on the loose.
The Cyclops' breathtaking entrance at the start of the seventh voyage of Sinbad ushered in a new era of fantasy filmmaking. The man who created the creature, and who had instigated the film itself, was Ray Harryhausen. Even today, just hearing the music from the Valley of Gwangi or Clash of the Titans takes me back to those days. Because of Harryhausen, successive generations of children spent their childhoods fighting skeletons, meeting friendly giants, and dreaming of dinosaurs. He built puppets to act out the film at school, before discovering the process known as stop-motion animation, through which an articulated model is moved and photographed one frame at a time, giving it the illusion of life. The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad was a sleeper hit, a film that everyone had to see because no one had seen anything like it. Today, when we take special effects for granted, it's difficult to imagine what it was like to be genuinely stunned by a film. And it's notable how many filmmakers cite the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad as an inspiration. For Harryhausen, it was the film that changed everything, and its influence can be felt throughout the rest of his career. Dennis Muren saw the film 8 times the week it came out. Doug Bezick made his own homemade version called Phantom Island. Recalling the entrance of the Cyclops, Phil Tippett said, "From that point on, I gradually found ways of appeasing my needs to see this kind of stuff by making it myself." Harryhausen always encouraged young animators, but as Eye of the Tiger came out, these 3 men had just finished work on the special effects for the biggest blockbuster of its time. And while Harryhausen usually worked alone, Tippett, Bezick and Muren were part of a large crew.
This shot was the first shot that was completed by ILM. We printed out a big picture and framed it, and everybody signed it and gave it to George, and it said, at the bottom it said, "Our first shot." That was at the point where we'd spent some millions of dollars to get the visual effects facility up and running.
I can't separate the critical qualities of these films from the childhood of wonder and excitement that they gave me. And why would I? This is what fantasy cinema's meant to do. And despite the genuine brilliance of modern CGI, I'm confident these films will continue to do that for future generations, because there is a difference between realistic and believable.